right, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to our Sunday virtual event. Let me just spotlight my background. All right, here we go. So this is the best of Long Island. We're still in the running, guys. We are still pushing for votes every day. So if you guys know of anybody else along with yourself that want to vote, please pass this along. Go to the bestoflongisland.com website. You can then search for who you want to vote for, and you can vote for Last Chance if that's who you choose. And yeah, we're looking to win. We're looking to promote rescue instead of adopting pets from stores. So the more people that we can educate, the better we are. With that, we will get started with our first pupperoo today, who is Holly. Holly is a gorgeous little girl. So you guys are going to have fun watching her. Give me 1 second to spotlight Holly for everybody, and we'll get going.
Holly.
There she is. Holly, there she
Hi,
is.
Holly. This is Holly. Good morning, everyone. Holly is about 5 years old. Right now, Holly is listening to the other dogs upstairs barking. Holly is about 39 pounds. Holly enjoys relaxed time and she loves to chew on antlers. That is her favorite toy. It takes Holly about a week to become comfortable in a new environment. But once she does, she shows a lot of affection and she smothers her favorite people in kisses. Holly, there you go. Hello, girl. She is slow with warming up to people and it can take her a little while. But that doesn't stop her from warming up and wanting to be pet. She has changed so much. We've had her for a little bit over a month now, and she has become so comfortable. She hangs out. She enjoys being around her favorite people, and she's just amazing. Her favorite things to do are, again, she chews on her bones. She just found that she loves the stuffed animal and she'll play chase with the stuffed animal. Her couch is her favorite place to relax, but she is house trained completely and crate trained. She does enjoy playing a lot when she goes into my daughter Kristen's room. That's like kind of where she enjoys playing. And Holly would just be the perfect pet if you did not want a dog. If you had an apartment and you're looking for a nice, calm dog that's low activity, she is absolutely just perfect for that. She'll give you love and affection, but she's not going to be jumping around. She doesn't need a lot of room. She goes outside to go to the bathroom. She comes back in. She doesn't really want to stay outside for long periods of time. She's starting to really enjoy going on car rides, and it's cute. She'll sit on the floor in the car, but then she'll hop on the seat, look out the window, and then she goes back onto the floor. So she's really cute. And that's Holly. She's got that adorable tooth that kind of sticks out, her snaggle tooth. She's got one ear up and one ear down. She's adorable. She knows commands. She knows come. She knows sit, paw. She'll roll over for belly. And again, she's completely trained. And any questions?
Yeah, guys, if there's any questions, you can throw them in the chat. We've got some app team coordinators on this morning that can answer anything that the foster might not have hit on. But this gorgeous little girl, Holly, here with the ear up, she's listening. Yeah,
There you go.
She's just hanging out, having a lovely Sunday where she's going to lounge around. She's listening for her friends outside saying, what are you guys saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, any questions? Throw them in the chat. Reach out to your
active. Good girl.
Good. Look at her. Oh, she's so gorgeous. She's so cute. All right. Well, if there's any questions, throw them in the chat. Reach out, and we will definitely get your questions answered today while we're on the Zoom here. All right, good job, Holly. Enjoy listening to all those people outside. Tell us what they're saying later, okay? All right, guys, we're gonna jump over to Ty B. Give me 1 second to spotlight Ty B for everybody. Here we go.
Aw.
Here's Ty B.
Yes. Well, I can do because checking out. Can you see us, Nick?
We can. You are good to go.
Awesome. Okay, Ty B, start showing off. Ty B arrived yesterday. He is about 1 year old. He is 23 pounds of cuteness. He has these low little Basset legs. We think he's a Basset lab mix or something. We don't really know. All we know is that he is sweetness. He loves people. He loves other dogs. We don't know about cats. His sister Tilly also arrived yesterday. She's with another foster, and she looks very much like him, slightly longer legs and no male body parts, right? He slept through the night in the crate and kept it clean. Yesterday, he had a few accidents, but today, so far, and I'm probably jinxing it now, but so far, no accidents. In fact, he scratched the door to go outside earlier. Well, he scratched the wrong door, but we went outside in the correct door, and he did his wee-wees outside, which is good. And he's just a lover boy. He is the cutest thing ever with these short, itty-bitty legs. Yeah. Who has the cutest legs? He likes to chase ball. That's why we think there's might be some lab in him. He also likes to hold the leash in his mouth and help you walk him. He's a bit of a toy hoarder, as you can see. All the toys are over here on his doggy bed. And he is a mush. Say hi.
I might have missed it with all the chaos going on in my house today. Did we say how the size and the age of Ty B?
23 pounds, 1 year old. So small on the smaller side.
Perfect. All right.
And yes, he is perfect. He is really a snuggle bug. Amazing. Don't know about cats. We haven't kid tested him yet, but I'm assuming he would be great with kids. Maybe we'll come over later, Nick. But just look at this face.
Yeah, it looks like he's got some golden lab in him with that color.
Yeah, that's what we think. Basset and maybe lab. I mean, the legs are all Basset, where they kind of stick out a little bit.
Yep.
But some lab characteristics and just incredibly adorable.
All right, guys. Well, if there's any questions for this gorgeous little guy, throw them in the chat. I see we've still got people joining. That's great. All right. So yeah, throw them in the chat. And for those that just joined, this is Ty B. He's a cute little mix of a couple different breeds, it looks like. Some golden retriever, maybe some Basset hound. And if you have any questions, throw them in the chat. Or if you want to watch this little guy, circle back to the YouTube channel later and you'll be able to watch all about this guy. All right. Well, that's Ty B, guys. We're going to jump over to Aria now. Now, Aria has been on here for a while, guys, so we need to give her some love. So anybody out there looking for a family pet friendly doggy, she is your girl. She's great as long as she's the only pet in the house. She will do fantastic. She's wonderful with children. She's met my kids, and she's great with her little buddy here, Leo, who's going to show you some cool stuff with Aria today. So I will let Adam take it over.
All right. Good morning, everybody. This is Aria. As Nick mentioned, she's been with us over a year, which she should not be. The reason she's been having a hard time getting placed is because everyone who's here is an animal lover. Sit. Good girl. But she does need to be an only animal in the house. Other animals just give her anxiety. It's probably something from her past that we haven't seen, but she cannot be with other doggies or kitties. She is completely housebroken in the year and 2 months she's been with us. She has never so much as had a tinkle in the house. She's nice, medium energy in that she is great and loves to play ball and tug of war. But at the same time, she will absolutely sit and just snuggle with you for hours at a time also. As you can see, and as Nick mentioned, good with children. Poor Leo, poor Aria gets tortured by this child. He lays all over and, doesn't hurt her, but, pulls her ears a little bit. She doesn't really care at all. And as you can see, she'll follow him right around. Sleeps in her crate all night. No food aggression. This morning I had to move her food, so she had half a bowl of food. I just picked it right up away from her. She just sort of looked at me and then I moved it to where it was supposed to be. So she's really just fantastic. There's nothing I can show you on this video that is gonna really show how great she really is. Right now she's just sort of walking around, but I swear when we were snuggling in bed with her this morning, and trust me, anyone would have wanted to be snuggling there. She's just an absolute love. Oh, and we love her, right, babe? And we're just so sad she hasn't already gotten her forever home. I'll say what I usually say after we put together a little special video highlighting Aria. So after the video, Nick can post that as well, so you can see really all of her highlights. And that's really it. We just can't say enough. She's not as cute as Tybee. She's not a little puppy. She's 70 pounds. She's a thick girl, but I mean, she's just a sweetheart. I mean, just come pet her. Just come pet her. And you'll fall in love. And that's really all there is to say. Aria, sit. Nope, not jump.
Where's my cookie?
I know, she's looking for her cookie. There we go.
Who's got the cookie?
I didn't
Great job, Leo.
I didn't say
Leo.
1, 2, 3 or anything.
Go get her a cookie.
I know, you just pointed your finger and she sat right down for you. That's great. Well, guys, that is Aria. So yeah, there will be a video posted along with this up on YouTube and on our Facebook page. So you'll be able to see more about this lovely girl. And she caught it. Great job, Leo. That was a good throw.
It was off the wall too.
It was a bounce. Yeah.
It was a
So
big
definitely check out the video and definitely go meet this girl, guys. I mean, once you meet her in person, it's different. She looks like she's big in the pictures here. She's not as big as she looks when you meet her in person, and she's definitely as lovable in person and super soft. So definitely set up a meet and greet. Go meet this lovely girl. Check out the video after on YouTube and on our Facebook page. All right, guys, that is Aria. Any questions, throw them in the chat, and we will definitely answer anything you have. All right, guys, we're going to jump over to Dee Dee now. Leo, thank you so much, buddy, for helping out. All right, we're going to jump over to Dee Dee. Let me just spotlight Dee Dee for everybody, and then we'll get racking with her. Well, there's Dee Dee.
We have no more
So here's
treats.
the opposite end of the spectrum today. Dee Dee is a 3 to 4 year old hound mix who is about 38 pounds. And I would say she is definitely low to medium energy. She would love to play with a cat who likes to play or with dogs. She's really excellent with my cats though, because she goes into play posture and whines and, talks to them in the way that she does. And they say no, and she leaves them alone. And then goes and finds a little toy and, plays with it by herself. She's still learning how to play with humans. She is excellent in, try and get you a better view, excellent in the crate. Just sits there and sleeps well all night. And then, good on a leash, goes for walks with us. And she's such an easy girl. She loves to be scritches, and she's getting more and more comfortable and just wants to be near you and know where you are. But doesn't need to be on top of you or on the couch or anything. We have a dog bed that we can take a pillow out of, and she still prefers that dog bed without the pillow in it. She's not comfortable lying on anything soft yet, which is interesting. But she's just a happy little girl, content, wants to be around people, would love to be around another dog, loves to be with cats, and very cozy, as you can see. A little bit of sunshine's all she needs. Where you going, Dee Dee? She's learning sit. She does know leave it, and she does know off. She's not been at all food aggressive. I can take food away from her, and it's super kind and no worries, and she just waits for me to put it back down. I can take toys away from her, and she's really good with those too. So this is just the super easy girl. I wish I could show you the cats nearby. Usually she's wandering around in the morning, but not this morning. Today is a lazy day. Say good morning. You can say hi. She's learning sit. She's almost got it. Right? This is Dee Dee.
Yep, this is Dee Dee, guys. This is like most hounds, beagles that we get. They're pretty much sun hogs. They just want the sun on them all the time, and they want to just lounge. And then they'll get up and they'll play a little bit like most dogs, and then they're like, all right, time to lounge again.
Yep, that's about right. She gets up, she plays, and then she goes and lies down. She can play fetch. We did do some fetch outside, but her play period's about 2 minutes. It's about all she needs.
That's good with the cold weather coming. 2 minutes is good.
Exactly.
All right, well, guys, definitely set up a meet and greet with this one. Meet Dee Dee. Throw any questions you have in the chat so we can answer those and get your applications moving for this lovely girl. All right, that is Dee Dee, guys. We're gonna jump over to Marshmallow and Crunch. Give me 1 second. And no, we don't name them. The shelters down south named them. So some of these dogs have some interesting names. But here is Marshmallow and Crunch, guys. Oh, just make sure you unmute yourself first.
Okay.
All right, you're good to go now.
Okay, happy Thanksgiving. This is Crunch. She's 4 months old. Like you said, she just came up yesterday. So we really don't know too much about her. She's crate trained. Both of them, Heart and Marshmallow, they like to be, they'll go in their crate, but they like to see you. If they don't see you, they get a little upset and they'll cry a little bit. They slept through the night. We're working on housebreaking. They both had an accident yesterday, but they were good today. They're great with my dogs. A matter of fact, that's probably where she'd rather be than sitting on my lap right now. She's about 20, 25 pounds. And as you can see, she's a sweetheart. She likes to cuddle. And that's pretty much all I can say. We're upstairs here. The cats are here with us upstairs. And neither one of them care about the cats. So cats will be no problem. They both like to play. A fenced-in yard would be a perfect setting for them because they're pups and they love to run. And we believe that they're a lab hound mixes, both of them. So this is Crunch. I'm going to put her down. Come here, Marshmallow. Come here, boy. Now you're going to see a real handsome boy.
So funny how when you picked her up, she just laid her head on your arm like it was a pillow and said, okay, we're good. Most dogs don't like that. Most dogs are like, I want to get down. I don't want to be not be in control. She was like, okay, I'm good. Let's go to sleep.
This is Marshmallow. He is a sweetheart too, as you could see. Same with Tom, about 4 months old, pure white. Same thing with her. He cried in the cage. And what we had last night was we had them both in the same kennel, and they seemed to be upset with that. And then we moved them and we put them in separate kennels, and then they slept all night. So he's a good boy. Come on, boy. As you could see, he's very affectionate. Come on, buddy. And same thing as with Crunch. A fenced-in yard would be perfect for them. They really love to run. We have dogs here anywhere from our smallest dog is 3 pounds, And our biggest dog is about 70 pounds, and they get along with all of them. They're really gentle around the smaller dog, and they like to roughhouse with the big dogs, just like a puppy. That's it.
Okay.
All
We
right,
still with-
beautiful. We do have somebody with a hand up, so I'm not sure if the chat is working, but if you would like to unmute yourself for a second and ask a question, go right ahead.
How old is Marshmallow? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. My kids were talking.
Approximately 4 months.
About 4
Aw,
months old.
He's a gorgeous puppy.
yes.
He would be a pure white dog for Christmas. I'm walking-
Yeah, maybe.
We
Thank
live in Yaphank. If you're interested in a meet and greet, me and my wife are home all the time. Talk to your coordinator and they'll set it up. Okay.
Now, where are you guys? Are you
No, I
guys
love you
local or
too.
are you guys?
We live in Yaphank.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in Santa Mauritius.
Oh, you're right around the corner.
Yes. All right.
All right,
Thank
perfect.
you. I
You're
will.
welcome.
I will message. Thank you so much.
No
You're
problem. All right, guys. Well, it seems like Marshmallow might be having a little Christmas, early Christmas, but don't forget Crunch, guys. Definitely gotta work on the sister too. So definitely, if you know anybody else, reach out to your app team coordinators, set up a meet and greet. And that's my dogs in the background. They're downstairs playing. Sorry. But yeah, Marshmallow Crunch, guys. All right. With that, we will jump over to our next foster, who is Sadie. Give me 1 second to spotlight Sadie for everybody and mute myself so we don't hear all my other dogs barking in the background. Oh, they all just came upstairs. Oh boy. Hold on 1 second.
Good.
Hi, everyone. So of course, as it's our turn, all my dogs decide to come up from downstairs and now she's a little focused, but this little cookie here at the gate, Miss Sadie, this is Sadie. Sadie is 1 year old and about 28 pounds. As you can see, she's a little skinny, needs to put on a couple of pounds. She just arrived from South Carolina yesterday, so we're just getting to know her. But yesterday she was a bit overwhelmed, as you can see from the gate, the amount of dogs in my house that would be overwhelming for any dog and probably most people. So, we really don't take too much stock in how they act when they first get here. We created her because the crate is a wonderful tool you can use and let her decompress and have some time. And as you can see now, once she had that nap and some time to adjust, she's just fine. Duchess here insists on helping me show her mini me. She can see very similar looks, these two. But Sadie is going to be a much smaller version. Like I said, she's 1 and she's 28 pounds, needs to gain some weight, but likely not going to be a very large dog. So I can tell you about her so far is, I don't think she's had much experience being indoors, but she is a good girl. Really, she knows where the dog toy box is. She takes the dog toy. She hasn't chewed anything she shouldn't. She's terrified of like the vacuum and mops and all kinds of new sounds and things that I'm not used to. She did okay in the crate and definitely not house trained. But the good news is she goes in the same spot when she has to go if we miss it and don't get her outside. I have a feeling being in this house with all these dogs, it won't be long till she figures out the concept. It's just something she's never had to do before. She is absolutely fabulous with children. I mean, right away, she came in the house shaking and trembling, and my kids were the one thing that made her stop. She was cuddling with them. She's jumping up all over them. As you can see, loses her mind for squeaker toys. We discovered this about 5 minutes ago. What else about you, sweet pea? Really cute. Losing my battery. Do I lose my picture? Oh no, here it is. My battery's dying on this device, but really that's it with her. I mean, like I said, she's dog friendly. She's fantastic with children. She loves every person she meets. She's sweet, cuddly, affectionate. You can kiss her face. You can touch her anywhere. She shares toys with other dogs. She's not crazy about food around other dogs. My kids can go near her with toys. Like really, this dog checks off all the boxes. She just has to be house trained, and anybody who's owned a dog knows that could be a very simple thing. So that's it. Sadie. And like squeakers.
All right, guys. Well, that is Sadie. And yeah, she did great last night in the crate. She whined a little bit and then we covered the crate and then she went right to sleep. She could see us in the room still sitting there watching TV. So she was like, wait, I don't want to be in here. Let me out. I want to play still. So as soon as we covered the crate, she went right to sleep. She stayed in there all night and she kept a clean crate. She didn't go to the bathroom until I took her out this morning. And then she went right outside with the rest of the dogs, went right to the bathroom, came back in, ate her breakfast, then went right back outside and did her business after breakfast. So has had a couple accidents in the house here and there, but that's more on us because we missed the cues that she had to go because we're still learning her just like she's learning us. But yeah, she's looking for our kids right now. She hears them, but she can't see them. All right. Well, that is Sadie, guys. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, our next puppy, who is Royce. Give me 1 second to spotlight Royce. Oh, look at, all right, guys. This
Good
is Royce.
morning. This is Royce. He's a little distracted. He's been so good, but I didn't know that my neighbor was replacing our fence this morning, and now there's a stranger in the backyard. But as you can see, his tail is wagging. He really just wants to go play with that stranger in the yard. So Royce is about 2 years old. He is guessed to be a retriever mix, and he's about 55 pounds. We've had Royce with us in our home for 3 weeks, and it has really been such a pleasure. Oh, get down, watching him adjust and get out, come out of his shell. So the first week, he kind of exhibited some anxiety, a lot of pacing, just getting used to his surroundings. Very quickly fell in love with our family dog. Great with dogs, great family pet. Week 2, he just was so playful and energetic, and you could see he really was learning the house rules. And week 3, he has learned so much. He has not chewed anything other than a toy, but he does love dog toys. You can't play with that guy. Come here, come back here, come here. He learned sit, he learned paw. We're working on stay, sit, sit. Good boy, good boy. All right. We're working on stay and wait. He is housebroken. He is crate trained. He does go in the crate at night or when we leave the house because, as I mentioned, he was learning what is okay to chew and what's not okay to chew. He's pretty much got down leave it. So if he does go for something that he should not chew, we just say leave it. And he quickly redirects his attention to something that he's allowed to have. Oh, you give paw, I didn't ask for it, but I know you're learning. He needs a little work on the leash. He tugs a bit, but he really has, like I said, this week, learned so much with very minimal effort. So I think that with continued direction and consistency, it really is not going to take him long to really just continue training and be the perfect dog. We don't have any little kids. I will say he's not a jumpy dog, but he does like to give us hugs. So any little kids in the house, I would just be a little cautious with. We have a guinea pig that he will sniff at a little bit. And then we say, leave it, and he walks away. We have a cat. He does show a fair amount of playful interest in our cat. Our cat wants nothing to do with the dogs in our house. So that's always, we just she runs away and he wants to play with her. He doesn't want to eat her or anything. So I think he'd be okay in a house with a dog savvy cat or a cat that wants to play. And what else? Did I miss anything about you, buddy? He was initially hesitant to go in the crate. We had to really lure him in with a treat or some cheese. And now he really kind of just goes in. His tail is always wagging. He's a very, very happy, go lucky, eager to please, friendly dog. He's about 55 pounds, about 2 years old, playful. I would say moderate energy. Last week, I kind of upped him to high energy, but I think that was just because he really, really loved playing with our other dog. But now they really seem to have found a good balance between playtime and nap time. They're not playing all the time anymore, and they snuggle together. I wouldn't say he needs another dog in the house. I think he'd be okay as the only dog, but he would be great with dog friends too. And that's Royce. He's learned so much this week. I'm really proud of him.
All right, guys. Well, that is Royce. As you can tell, he still wants to go make friends with the guy doing the fence in the back.
He does.
He's
He
scared
really
now.
does.
But the great thing is he's not barking. He's like,
No, yeah, he does. He barks from time to time, but he's not a huge barker. And we live on a pretty high foot traffic street. And sometimes something will catch his attention out the front window, but more or less he kind of just looks out it and observes what's going on. He's not barking at the stranger in the backyard, but he has a voice. But yeah, he's not a huge barker. He's a good boy, nice and quiet.
all right,
Good boy,
fantastic.
Royce. Oh, and he's so soft. I can't even stress that enough, because sometimes with, labs and retriever mixes, they can have a wiry, coarse coat, and he's like velvet. He's so soft. So soft. Good boy. And that's it.
All right, guys. Well, that is Royce. Super, super soft, super fun to play with. Wants to meet that guy in the backyard just to go say hi. All right. With that, we will jump over to our next foster, who is Susie. Let me just spotlight Susie for everybody. All right, guys, here is Susie.
Okay, yes, this is Susie. She is, she has a ball in her mouth, which is what I'll say. The first thing about her, she loves to have a ball. She loves to play fetch. She definitely likes to chase the ball. She doesn't always give it back to you, but she loves to play fetch, and she loves to just have a ball in her mouth and walk around and show it to you. She's very, very proud of it. So she is an 8-month-old, approximately, I think, lab mix. She's about 32 pounds. I can't get a good shot of you, cutie pie. See, she just wants to be near you. This is how she is. She has just the sweetest disposition. You can see her markings here. She's got some brindle on her paws and a white star on her chest, and waggling tail all the time with this very cute little curl at the end, like a candy cane or some other sort of cane. Right, sweetie? Yes, and some very funky eyebrows. She is crate trained and house trained. She hasn't had an accident since the first 2 days when we brought her home. She was a little out of sorts. I think she was very nervous, and it was an adjustment for her. But since then, she's been great. Actually, when we first brought her home, I think she had a tough ride up. She had quite an odor on her, so we said we really needed to give her a bath before we even had her in the house. And so, as scared as she was and as uncomfortable as she let us give her a nice warm bath with absolutely no aggression, no, she was nervous, but she let us give her a nice bath. And then she felt better, I think, too. And she warmed up to us and to the situation. And she's been just a sweetheart this whole time. She likes to do what she's doing now. She likes to chew on a bone of some sort. She doesn't chew on the furniture, so that's a good thing. When we put some paper in her crate the first couple nights when we weren't sure if she would make it through the night, she did tear that up a bit. So, but she's still a puppy. She's just about 8 months old. But like I said, mostly what she chews is what things she's supposed to chew. We have not had a problem with her chewing things she's really not supposed to chew. She's good with other dogs. I have 2 dogs, and she's good with both of them. She knows which one wants to play with her, and she plays with him, and she knows which one doesn't want to play with her, and she gives her a wide berth. We don't have any little kids, but the children that she's met, 3-year-olds, around 3 years old, that she's met at events and things, she really is very good with. She's very gentle. If I give her a treat, which I'll do in a minute, she takes it very gently. She doesn't jump up on you. She's, maybe when you first come in, she'll get a little excited. If she's meeting a new person, she may jump a little bit, but she's not a dog that jumps up on you a lot at all. She also is not a barker. She really doesn't bark unless my dogs start barking, and then she might bark once or twice, but she's not, she doesn't bark a lot at all. She's not sure about how she'd be with cats. She hasn't been cat tested. She's I would say really medium energy. I know she's a puppy, but she really does love to just snuggle and be around her people. She doesn't bounce off the walls like, some puppies are very, very active. She really isn't like that. She's pretty mellow for an 8-month-old. And what else can I tell you? She's getting better on the leash. She pulls a little bit at first, but we're working on that. And she's a smart girl. I think she'll learn it pretty quickly. She knows sit, and we'll be working on some other, some other things to show off her talents too. But right now she knows sit, and she can see she just takes a treat very gently. Good girl. Good girl, Susie. I think she's sort of getting to know her name. So that's Susie.
Yeah,
Sit
and
down.
she did wonderful last weekend. We had a live event last weekend at a bar, the Great South Bar, and she did fantastic with all the loud noise, the tight quarters, all the people, the cats that we had there in the cages, just the amount of dogs that we had, the foot traffic. She did fantastic. She just stayed there, didn't pull on the leash. Anybody that wanted to pet her, she just said, okay. She just sat there. She got pats. She went indoors, outdoors, and did fantastic. There was a lot of interest at the event with her. There are some people that were putting in applications that are still being worked on, but Susie is definitely still available, and she's a dog that can go with you places, because as she showed us, she did great at the bar, and most bars nowadays are letting people bring their dogs in. So she's definitely one that could probably travel around with you guys. But that is Susie. If you have any questions, reach out to your afternoon coordinator or throw them in the chat today. All right. Good job, Susie. Good picture right there. All right. We're going to jump over to our next foster, who is Colt. Give me 1 second to spotlight Colt. Colt. Good job, Susie. Bye-bye. All right. Here is Colt, guys.
Can you see Colt?
Yeah, we can see him over there in the corner. He's hanging out.
Yeah, Colt was just playing, and he was having some snuggle time, but now I guess he wants to relax. Colt is amazing. Colt is tall. He is about 7 to 8 years old. He's between 53 to 57 pounds, I guess. He's putting on some weight. He's been doing great. He is now fully house trained, which is wonderful. He had come up about a month ago and he was not trained. He has learned to be fully trained. He lets me know when he wants to go out. He gives me a little bark and lets me know, and he'll go by the door. He is playful and very funny. He is extremely affectionate towards people that he likes and trusts. It does take him a little while to warm up and make sure that he trusts you, and new environments can sometimes be a little hard for him. But given some time, he's the biggest mush. He's absolutely a love. He does outstanding in the car. He goes right in, he lays down. He does not jump around. I seatbelt them in, but he has no interest in jumping around anyway. He gets along fantastic with my smaller dog. He seems to get along great with dogs if he can be the alpha dog. We had a puppy for a little while, and that puppy could hang off his ears and do anything he wanted to Colt. It was absolutely amazing. They would lay down and chew the bones next to each other and together. They would trade bones. They got along beautifully. He's about medium energy. Once he gets the energy out, he tends to lay around and just snooze for a while. So this is what you have. He respects the furniture. He seems to understand house rules now. When he had first come up, I don't think he had had any experience in the house. He had seemed to had been an outdoor dog. But he now understands the house rules. He understands no, he understands come, leave it, and we say night night, and he is now going into his crate. So he is crate trained, he's house trained, he is affectionate, he is just an amazing dog. So this is Colt.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Pick your head up.
Yeah,
Look, pick your head up.
there he is.
Can we get closer?
No,
See, that's not a stuffed animal, guys. That's the dog.
Can we get closer?
absolutely.
So that's cool, guys.
Aw.
So yeah, if there's any questions, reach out to your app team coordinators or throw them in the chat. But Colt is a gorgeous guy. He definitely loves to hang out and snuggle.
Aw.
He's gorgeous.
He is wonderful.
All
And
right.
how old is he?
Between 7 to 8 years old.
Aw.
He's
a good boy.
tall, he's very handsome.
Okay.
You wouldn't
Aw.
know it by his laying around, but he is playful. He will hop and, he has a little prance in his step. It's adorable.
Are you guys in Long Island?
Yes, Suffolk County.
Okay, cool. So am I. All right.
Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. There you go.
Aw.
Go. What do you have? There you go.
Well, he does look sweet.
He is. He is an
I'm
absolute
just falling in
dog.
love with everybody.
He's a sweetheart. He loves affection. He gives hugs. So
Yeah, that's
he's
I
a
need a
great
big lap
boy.
dog.
He is a big lap dog. He will
Yep.
absolutely try to sit on your lap.
Yes, I had a
Yeah.
big old yellow lab, and he was a mush. 14
Holly
years.
downstairs also likes to sit on laps.
Well, good.
So,
All righty.
all right, thank you.
Thank you.
That is Colt. All right. We will jump over to our next foster, who is Orion. Give me 1 second to spotlight Orion for everybody, and we will get going. He's got his little doggy jacket on. Oh, I can't. All right, guys, this is Orion. Just make sure you unmute yourself so that we can hear all about this cute little jacket he's wearing or sweatshirt.
Oh yeah, he's ready for the cold day today. Definitely. It might have been like trying to dress a little bit of a toddler, but he did it and he looks great wearing it. This is Orion. He's better known as Rye Guy around here. He's about a year old. He's less than 30 pounds, probably like 26, 27. He is he's a great boy. He loves cats. He loves kids. He is great in regards to his food. He'll share with his people, absolutely no problem. But he does share with other dogs. So he'd probably be best as an only dog at this point. But what he does have is honestly the biggest heart. He does love to hang out with his people. He's a snuggle bug. He's super loyal. He's really liking this chew toy, and his newest discovery is peanut butter. He absolutely loves that. Can't really go wrong with it. He is great on a leash. He's worked on it and he's improved quite a lot recently. So he's great on a walk if you want to take walks with him. Don't let the little legs fool you. He does walk a nice brisk pace. He's very treat motivated. He's working on sit, which he's pretty much nailed, and some other tricks. He is crate trained and he's about 95% housebroken. We're still working on the rain and the extreme cold weather, but he's been doing absolutely great with it. He loves chew toys. He loves his people. There you go, buddy. And he's loving his sweatshirt. Right, bud?
I love the little sweatshirt. I told my wife, we got to get one for my dog.
Well, it comes in a matching set with a human matching one.
Oh, that's even better. That's
So
even
he's
better.
definitely prepared. He'll want to match with his new family. And he's a great dog. Great family dog.
Does the hood
Hey,
have
bud.
little ear cutouts for his ears?
It does not, but he looks great in the hood. Right, buddy?
Aw.
Oh, that's so great.
There you go, Bob.
All right. Well, guys, that is Orion. As you can tell, he's pretty
And
much.
how old is he again?
How old is Orion?
Yes.
Orion, he's a year old.
Okay. Oh, all right. Yes, I've commented on him and requested him. Yes.
Yep,
He's
he's 1 year
adorable.
old. He's about 27 pounds.
And he's good with kids, you said, right?
He's great with kids.
Okay. So I have 11
Absolutely
and
awesome.
12. Okay. Well, that's awesome.
All
Wow.
right. Well, that is Orion. As you can tell, he's a bomb-proof dog. Most animals don't let you put a jacket on them
No.
along a vest. Nah, this one lets you put a whole hoodie on him. So cute. All right, guys. Well, that is Orion. We're going to jump over to our last but not least puppy, Shaggy. Give me 1 second. Spotlight Shaggy for everybody. All right, guys. Here is
There
Shaggy.
we go. Okay. All right. Last but not least. So here is, we're doing morning right now. So here is Shaggy. So we got him yesterday, but I know Whitney had rescued him, I believe, a few weeks ago from a living outdoor on a chain situation. So Whitney's been working with him, from what I've been told, for quite a few weeks. He is awesome. He's said to be 3 years old. They wrote down Shih Tzu, but I have 2 Shih Tzus and I don't think that's what he is. But anyways, he's just a mix of love. He is so good. He's figuring things out. He's definitely learning how to dog. He's had only a few accidents. He goes in his crate. We left a few times yesterday. He did great. He slept through the night in his crate. He did wake up around 7:30 doing a little whining. And when I got in there was some vomit in his crate. So I think with all the excitement and maybe 1 or 2 extra treats, he got a little sick. He's awful with kids. He's great with kids. We have 2 other dogs he's really good with. He goes outside. He figured out our magnetic screen door right away, so he's able to go in and out of the backyard. I don't know. I think that was it. That's it. Yeah, he wants to love. He nips a little bit at like the feet and slippers only because he wants to play and wants attention. But again, we're working on commands, training, no bites, no jumps, anything like that. So yeah, that's Shaggy. And we're not sold on the name yet, but he seems to respond to it. But I guess he was Shaggy at one point. But right now he's good. He fit right in within moments of walking through the door.
He was probably Shaggy when he was tethered to a
That's
outside post.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I mean, he must have been a disheveled mess, but he's got these cute little pigeon toe paws that we're obsessed with because my other Shih Tzu, the other dog I have is the same pigeon toes. It's hilarious. He was neutered on the 9th of November, so he's healing. So he's still curious about what's going on down there. Oh, really? Right for that. So that's Shaggy in a nutshell.
All right, guys. Well, that is Shaggy. So definitely reach out to your app team coordinator, set up a meet and greet, go meet this cute little guy. Had a rough life, but ready to turn it around. And it looks like he has so far come to the right place.
For sure. Okay.
So set up a meet and greet, guys, and meet this lovely guy. Oh, look at that. He's like Scuttles.
Yeah.
This is much better than being.
He'll have a niece, Wheaton Terrier. I have no idea what he is. He's a mix. He's a mix.
He can be whatever you want him to be, guys.
Exactly. He's a pony.
All right, well, that is Shaggy. Let me just re-spotlight myself. All right, guys. That is our virtual event for today. I appreciate everybody that jumped on today to see these lovely dogs. I hope somebody on here will be meeting these guys. Don't forget, we've got Aria, who's been on there on the list now for a while. Definitely, if nothing else, go meet this lovely girl. You will fall in love with her. The more times that people meet her, the more social interaction she has, and the more people will hear about her. Hopefully, she'll find her forever home. Once again, don't forget to vote every day till December 15th for the best of Long Island. We are still in the running. We're up there still in the top 5. So if you could definitely go in there and vote, that would be great. We are looking to bring it home so we can showcase the whole rescue brand. So pass it on to your friends, pass it on to your social media, get people out there to vote for us, guys. And with that being said, oh, also you can re-watch this video again on the Facebook page and on the Last Chance YouTube page. So if you go to YouTube, type in LCAR, you'll see all the past videos along with this one. It should be up within the next hour or so, along with on our Facebook page, the supporters page for Last Chance. You'll be able to watch the video there. You can see the video for Aria, and you can see this recording today. All right. With that being said, guys, enjoy your holiday coming up on Thursday. Hope everybody has a good turkey day, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys.